All right, all students, please let us solve this question together. The question says we should differentiate with respect to x. So we differentiate y with respect to x. Please let me quickly share a secret with you. When you are to differentiate a function and you have two terms in the bracket and it is raised to a certain power, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to use chain rule. You're going to use what? Chain rule. Right. So I'll be explaining the full method of solving of using chain rule. Then I also give you the shortcut of using chain rule to differentiate this kind of function, especially for the general students, right? All right, so we'll start with the general method. Now, you see this function inside the bracket is giving me a headache. So what am I going to do? I'm going to let this function in the bracket here, let it be u. You can let it be any letter of your choice, but I'm using u. So I will let u be equals to what? X squared minus 1. Can you see? I'll call this one equation 1. Now I will now rewrite the original question, which is what? Y equals to. Since I have said let this one be what? U. So I will not write x squared minus 1 again. So I'll write what? U. Of course, it is raised to power what? 4. I'll call that equation 2. Can you see the way I form two equations? Do you understand? I first make the one in the bracket. I make it to be what? U. Then I rewrite the equation. So y is equals to u raised to power what? 4. Right. So now from the first equation that you get now you will differentiate u with respect to x. You will differentiate u with respect to x. And to differentiate u with respect to x, you call it, you say du dx. So because I'm differentiating with respect to x, so if I differentiate x squared, I'm going to get what? 2x. Remember now, x raised to power n. If you want to differentiate it, how do you differentiate it? It's what? Y is equals to what? N the power, you write it down. You write the equation, then you subtract what? 1. This is the general rule of differentiation. You should know that by now. Then if I differentiate 1, that's what? 0. Any constant term, when you differentiate it, is what? 0. That is from 1. Then I also say from 2. What do you have in 2? Y and u. I will differentiate y with respect to what now? U. That is dy du. So I'll bring 4 here. That is 4. I'll write u. I will take away 1 from 4. That's what? 3. Now, once you get to this place, you are done with that question. So what do you need to do? Now, dy dx, which you are looking for, is equals to, from chain rule, states that you have what? Dy du multiplied by du dx. That is, what do you get for dy du? That is 4u raised to power 3. I'll multiply by du dx, which is what? 2x. Can you see? So 4 multiplied by 2, I'll get 8x. Then I have what? U raised to power 3. Of course, you will not leave this u. You have to replace this u with what again? X squared minus 1. So it means this that becomes xx open bracket. U is what? X squared minus 1. You close the bracket, then you raise it to power of what? 3. You have solved that question. Now, for JAM students, this side, this corner is for you. Now, if you are given this question in JAM as x squared minus 1 raised to power 4, and in JAM we are asked to find what? Dy dx. Quickly, let me show what you need to do. Of course, apply your general rule. What power is here? 4. You write 4. Write the question again, which is what? X squared minus 1 raised to power what? 4 minus 1 is what? 3. Now, once you have done this, now that's not the end. I will now multiply by, you will now differentiate the one in the bracket, which is what? X squared. And that will give us what? 2x. And you are done. Just multiply these 4 and 2 together as what? 8x into what? X squared minus 1 raised to power 3. And you have solved that question. Do well to share this video to your friend. Bye.